Are you ready to hit that publish button on your Canva website? Today's the day. Are you ready? Hi, I'm Coach Mona G, and I brought you part one of how to publish a website on Canva. And today's the day that I'm going to show you the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey used to say. So let's get started. What do you say? All right, I'm going to go to back to my meeting, and I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to head straight over to Canva and get rid of that. And here we go. All right. So this is so exciting, folks. And I'll tell you why it's so exciting, because this gives entrepreneurs like myself, small businesses, the ability to compete with the large corporations, the big businesses that have unlimited budgets for, creating websites and doing marketing and everything like that. So Canva has really upped their game recently with the introduction of the Canva graphic workshop, business workshop, whatever. Anyway, it is so exciting. And I brought you part one, going over the basics. I was building a website for my other business, Pest Control General Store, but I didn't go through the whole thing because at that time I had not actually published it, but now it's live. So I can bring you the rest of the story and part two on how to publish that website. So let's get started. Okay, so recently Canva unveiled the new Visual Work Suite. That's what it's called, the Visual Work Suite. My goodness, it's packed full of new enhancements and features and even more to come. So stay tuned for that. But today, you know about me. You don't need to know about that. So last time we were going over the basics, and just to refresh, you go to canva.com and you log in to create a free account, or you can also upgrade to Pro if you like. And I'm going to include my link to do that. So you get 30 days free on Pro. I'll do that in the comments. But then when you get to the home page on Canva, you simply select website. Then you're going to design your first page. So let me take you for just a moment over to pcgsinc.com. And here it is. So this right here is considered page one. And then you add page two, page three, page four, page five, and on and on and on it goes. You just start with page one and you just keep building and building and building until you're satisfied with your website. Now, I did mine with navigation, which means, you see this up here? This is navigation so that anybody who's viewing your website is able to jump around without having to scroll up and down a really super long page to find the area of interest. So if someone wanted to skip straight to, I get so excited, sorry, contact us, they just simply click here, contact us, and it takes them right to that place. Now, mind you, this is a single page website. This is all one great big long page, but by adding this navigation, they're able to just switch around to where they want to go. Now, notice right here, I have included links to Facebook, so they can just click on Facebook and go straight to the Pest Control General Store Facebook page. Or likewise, they can click on this icon and go straight to Instagram. If they click on Contact Us, it's going to take them straight down the page to the Contact Us, which I'll do right now. And then here it is, our phone number, our address, our email address, our social media accounts, and then a final message right here. The bug stops here. So, but that's for another day. That's another business. All right. So now let me go back to my presentation. So as I said, keep on building and building and building until you're satisfied with your website. Don't forget to make your links live by clicking on the little paperclip looking thing, the link in Canva, and then put the https:// address of where you want to send them. So this is a fully functioning website. But the good news is you can actually buy your domain right on Canva. If you have an existing domain, you can use it right on Canva. Or if you don't have a domain and you're not able to purchase a domain, or you don't know what that domain name is going to be, like a permanent domain name, you can use a Canva free domain. Here's another exciting feature. The hosting is done right within the Canva app. So you don't have to purchase hosting from Bluehost or GoDaddy or one of those other accounts. Typically that runs anywhere from, 90 something to $100 and something per year every single year. Okay, spend that money on upgrading your Canva account so you can build multiple websites and all of your graphic design, create your business stationery, etc. So now the other exciting thing, and this is really super exciting, if you've ever gone to a website and the address was HTTP, but there was no S, you get this little message that says this website is not secure. Canva websites are secure. They are including what is called an SSL certificate, which is that S on the end of HTTP. Okay, so your website is going to be https://. It is a secure website, so people won't hesitate in going there to see it. All right, so one thing I want to bring your attention to is right here. Well, let me jump into Canva and I'll show you this. Let's see, I'm going to go here. In order for me to show you that, sorry, bear with me just one moment. I have to get into where I'm in edit mode, which, let me explain, if you want to make a change to your website, very easy to do. You just have to remember to hit publish again after you've made those changes. Now, what I want to show you now is when you want to make a change, you go back into your design on Canva and simply hit edit design right here. Now, right now, your website is unpublished. So you can go in and you can make any changes that you want to make. When you get through making those changes, then you hit publish website once again. And in just a matter of seconds, your website is updated and published back online again. But here's what I wanted to draw your attention to. Right here, see this little eye, and it says preview. If you click on that, you can actually see what your website is going to look like before publishing. And they give you two options. You can actually view it on desktop or laptop, but this little icon right here of a mobile phone, if you click that, it automatically shows you what your website is going to look like on the mobile phone. That right there is amazing. Now, it's important that you click on this little button right here, resize on mobile, and I'll show you that in just a few minutes. But this is one of the biggest pains in building on a traditional page builder, I guess is what you would call it. Yeah, because you have to create the website. Usually people create it in desktop or laptop version, but then you have to tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak to make it mobile responsive. Canva is doing that for you. So that takes away lots and lots of time and lots of effort on getting it to look good on a mobile phone. So let me go back to the website view, and yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and hit publish again, because as I told you, when you're making edits, they do not automatically update. You have to hit that publish button again. You'll notice right here where it says publish on the web, you have to, just a moment ago, I said you have to hit this resize on mobile. So that is going to enable Canva to do that mobile responsiveness for you. And then right here, this is super important. Remember this page right here, which is one really long page, but it's divided into many different sections. In Canva, each one of those sections is called a page. So what you want to do is choose, I'm going to click that button. You will choose with navigation, unless it's just one single page, like a landing, a landing page. You can create your landing pages right here in Canva. And that is simply a single page website, but there's only one thing for your viewer to do. And that's usually to get a freebie, push a button to get a download of a checklist or a blueprint or an ebook or a video, something of value in exchange for your email address. Okay, so that's a landing page, but this is a multi-page website with many different things that they can do. This navigation bar is going to show them home and about us and contact us and everything, just like I was telling you in the very beginning. The next thing after you've clicked on with navigation, you choose publish to pcgsinc.com. Now, I already published this website, as I said, so let me go back to my presentation to show you how it was published. Okay, here we go. These are the little areas that showed up on the right-hand part of the screen as you're publishing your website. So you're going to go to publish website right here. This is step 1. And then click on resize on mobile. I just told you that a moment ago. Decide if you're going to use a Canva free domain or purchase a new domain or use your existing domain. Now, when you're in Canva, you can enter the domain that you would like to use. And if it's available, it will show you. If it's not available, then it will give you some alternatives. Like instead of .com, you could use .net or .online or something else, something similar, but not the .com. Sometimes the .com may be available, but it may be $9,000 or something like that. So it gives you alternatives, but you can purchase it right on Canva or use a Canva free domain. What that will do is when the address will be https://canva.com/ and then the name of your website. I do not recommend doing that unless you have to for financial purposes, because it looks much more professional if you have a domain that is your business name, not canva.com/ your business name. Okay. And then if you have an existing domain that you've already purchased on GoDaddy or Namecheap or one of those other sites, you can use that as well. And all you have to do is just follow these directions step by step by step. If you click use my existing domain, then the next steps are going to be just a little bit different than what you see over here, but you simply just follow it step by step. And it's so easy. Okay. The next thing, if you're purchasing, which is what I did, you'll see if the name that you like is available. I already said that. And then click on the domain name and it'll show you alternatives. I already said that. And if you choose free Canva domain or use your existing domain, as I said, just follow the step-by-step instructions. Now we're going to go to Canva's step 3, but my step 7, because I'm going more in detail. You're going to go down the list and be sure to fill in all of the details. Now, you may wish to read Canva's terms of service before choosing continue at this step. You know, it's always a good idea to do that. It's the fine print. Most people just kind of skip over that if you trust the company that you're dealing with. I have total confidence in Canva, so I did not read that in all honesty. I just went ahead and chose continue. But make sure that all of this information is filled in completely and accurate. Your company name, your address, your email address rather, your phone number, street address. Now, you don't have to put a street address. You can just simply put a city and a state. You don't have to put the zip code. This is more for if you have a brick and mortar business. For example, Pest Control General Store is a brick and mortar business, but Coach Mona G is not. So I would not put that information on, you know, working from home. I wouldn't give my main address. Okay. After you get done filling in that information, you choose continue. Moving along to Canva's step 4, as you'll see right here, but my step 8, you're now prompted to review the settings that you've chosen and be sure that your URL is correct on the website. This is so important. I can't tell you how many times people have selected like, I don't know, let's say coachmonag.com. And I transpose, and instead of writing COACH, I put COACAOCH, transposed. I didn't catch it. And I went ahead and bought that domain, even though the spelling is wrong. So please make sure that you check that URL to be sure that your domain is correct. Then you're going to want to enter 160 word or less brief description of what your website is about, and then select your permissions. Now, this is a little tricky. When I saw this down here that says enable permissions, I thought, oh, okay, so that it's they would have to have a password to get into my site. And I thought that that was secure, but that's not what it means. That you only select that if you don't want other people to come, you don't want other people to see your website. For example, maybe your team of people that work with you, and you want them, you did a training video and you put it on a domain, and you want only them to see it. So you give them the password and they are able to see the domain, but nobody else can see it. So that's where you would use something like that. That, or if it's a government institution, you know, a Department of Corrections or Department of this or that, they would want their employees only to be able to access that password protection, or that website using a password protection. So when you get done making those choices, simply choose continue, and ta-da, your new website will be live within 72 hours, and it will feel so amazingly wonderful. You didn't have to have tech skills. You didn't have to hire someone, a web developer, to do it for you and cost, you know, $1,000 or thousands of dollars. And so therefore, it's leveling the playing ground between you as an entrepreneur and a small business and those big corporations and the social media gurus that have unlimited budgets to spend on things like that. I think that this is a game changer, and I bet you will too. Now, oh, I skipped over this part and went straight to ta-da. You want to make sure that you enter all of the required credit card information or choose PayPal. This is for purchasing your domain. It costs you nothing on Canva unless you're purchasing a domain. And then this domain is something that you purchase, and it will need to be renewed each year. So for example, PCGS Inc., which is an acronym for Pest Control General Store Incorporated, I purchased that domain. And so next year in October, I'm going to need to repurchase or renew that domain name. So the domain is not free unless you're using the Canva free domain. I hope that's not confusing. Whew, okay. So then after you do that, your website will be live within 72 hours. So many congratulations. What happens next is that you're going to receive 2 to 3 emails from Canva. The first invoice, or the first email, is going to be your invoice showing where you paid for the domain. Okay. The next one is going to be an action required to prompt you to verify your domain. You must verify your domain for it to go live. So be sure and look for that email from Canva and do it right away. Okay, and the third one is to prompt you to control how your data is shared. Now, this is important. This is what the email looks like. Okay, this was the one from Canva, and then this is the other one that you get. It's also from Canva, but actually, this is the company that they're working with for data protection. So go ahead and open up those emails right away, verify your domain, and then take care of the control how your data is shared. And that is kind of it, until here comes something else exciting. You actually have the ability right on Canva to check some of your basic analytics. That is so cool. Now, granted, it is not like a $7,000 website. So you'll have basic analytics about your audience and where they clicked on, where they viewed from, and any links that you put for them to click on. Let me just take a moment and show you that. Let me go back to website, Canva, and then up here, see this little icon, the little settings icon? You click on Insights. And here's the analytics that Canva provides for you, absolutely free. So this is real time. This shows me that since I've published my website, which is in the past 7 days, I've had 113 visits, 113 page views. Okay, now this is real time. I can also toggle to country, and this is going to show United States, China, Saudi Arabia, India. Now, India doesn't surprise me because I have friends in India, but Japan and Germany, wow, unbelievable, right? Worldwide, international. That's amazing to me. Okay, and then if you click on this toggle right here, device, it shows you where those views came from. 63 were desktop, 48 were mobile, which is also very surprising to me because I was under the impression that most people are viewing things on their mobile phone, not on their desktop. So that was an interesting number. And then of course, here's tablet. So that was a very low number. Excuse me. All right, now notice this right here, this drop-down menu. You can change it from 7 days of analytics to 30, 90, or all time, okay? And then over here, traffic. Traffic is going to be the source of where it came from. So these are direct. This is from canva.com. This is, I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm going to be totally honest with you, I'm not exactly sure. DuckDuckGo? I guess these are the areas that people found your website and viewed it from, where that traffic came from specifically. And then again, I'm just kind of guessing at that one, so forgive me. And then this one, engagement, this is going to show when people viewed your website, if they clicked on this link and then clicked on that link and clicked on contact us or what have you, it's going to show you how many clicks you got. So in my instance, in the past 7 days, people viewing this website clicked on my Instagram icon to go check us out on Instagram 36 times. The Facebook icon to check us out on Facebook 31 times, and then the actual website itself 2. So there you have it. Is that not extremely exciting? I don't know about you, but I think that it is amazingly exciting. And I just want to thank you so much for watching this edition of Social Minutes with Mona. I am here every single, well, not every single, because I did miss a couple, if I'm being totally honest and transparent. First, we had the hurricane, and then the next Thursday at noon, I had out of town company. But I'm back on track with episode number 34. So that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Social Minutes with Mona. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you taking the time to either watch it live or to watch by replay. Please let me know in the comments if you did see it live or if you watched by replay. And then please let me answer any questions. Send me write in your questions in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them. And also, if you have an idea of a topic you would like me to cover on an upcoming episode of Social Minutes with Mona, please let me know. Send me a private message and let me know. One more little bonus for you. If you would like to have a copy of my slide deck that I showed you with all of the steps outlined, send me a private message and just put your name and write slide deck or Canva website slide deck, whatever, I'll know what it is, and then your email address. And I will be happy to share that step-by-step instructional slide deck with you. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I am just so happy to be here for you every single week. And until next time, may God richly bless you.